World Rivers, Part 12. Not all rivers have deltas. The Amazon River does not have a true delta. For instance, the strength of the tides and currents of the Atlantic Ocean prevent the buildup of sediments. Deltas almost always have fertile soil. The Nile Delta and the Ganges Delta are the chief agricultural areas for Egypt and Bangladesh. Another example. Rivers through history. Rivers have always been important to people. In prehistoric times, people settled along the banks of rivers where they found fish to eat and water for drinking, cooking, and bathing. Later, people learned that fertile soil along river is good for growing crops. The world's first great civilization arose in the fertile floodplains of the Nile in Egypt, the Indus in southern Asia, the Tigris in the Tigris River and the Euphrates River in the Middle East, Arabian Peninsula, and the Huang Yellow River in China. Centuries later, rivers provided routes for trade, exploration, and settlement. The Volga River in Eastern Europe allowed Scandinavians and Russian cultures near the source of the river to trade goods and ideas with the Persian cultures. Near the mouth of Volga in southern Europe, they had the transportation of goods with the Persian Empire and the sharing of ideas with the Persian Empire. The Hudson River in the US state of New York is named after English explorer Henry Hudson, who used the river to explore what was then the New World. When towns and industries developed, the rushing water of rivers supplied power to operate machinery. Hundreds of factories operated mills powered by Thames in England. So the River Thames, very important one in London. And the Mississippi in the United States and the Ruhr in Germany. The River of Mississippi, the largest one in USA, and the River Ruhr in Germany. Rivers remain important today. If we look at a world map, we will see that many well-known cities are on the rivers. Great river cities include New York City in New York State is along River Hudson. Buenos Aires in Argentina is also along a river. London is along the River Thames in UK. Cairo is along the River Nile in Egypt. Kolkata is along Ganges in uh, Bengal, India. Shanghai in China is also along a river. Multan in Pakistan is along River Chenab, a tributary of Indus River. In fact, rivers are usually the oldest paths of cities. Paris, France, for instance, was named after the Iron Age people known as the Parisii, who lived on the islands and banks of the Seine River, which flows through the city. Rivers continue to provide transportation routes, water for drinking and for irrigation, farmland, and power to homes and industries. Rivers of Europe. The largest river, or so to say, the longest river in Europe, is the Volga River. It flows approximately 3,685 kilometers across Russia and empties into Caspian Sea. The Volga River has been used for centuries to transport timber from northern forests, grain from farms along its valley, and manufactured goods. The river is also known for its strength Sturgeon and a type of large fish whose eggs are used to make a famous delicacy, the Russian caviar.